Hey, what's up? It's Lex in a Box, and I'm holding it down right now at the Triple D Experience with my boy Trey Haggerty. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, doing good. You know.
Well, I'm happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. You just got off stage. How you feeling?
Good, amazing, tired.
I can only imagine. You guys had sound check earlier. Now you're here. You've performed. How did it feel opening up for Bobby Sessions, Jason Lyric? I mean, you got some hitters out here.
It was dope. Like, I'm just glad the city got to see something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dallas been coming up for a minute now, and it's time. It's our time. You feel me? So I'm just glad to be a part of history.
Most definitely. Now, you just moved back to Dallas from LA. How long were you in LA?
5 years.
Oh, wow. And tell us a little bit about what you learned out there.
So much. Like how to move, just how to move around, and how to stay true to yourself, and how to grind. You know, like really hustle. Like it's people out there that's on the streets for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so taught me how to hustle.
Talk a little bit about the sacrifices that you personally have made to get to where you are today.
Man, so many. Like, I moved to LA by myself. I didn't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was working a job from 9 to 5, and then I was working an internship at Atlantic Records from 7 to 3 a.m. So I was only getting a few hours of sleep a day. So many. Just grinding, really grinding. Yeah.
And you're a Dallas native. How does it feel to be back in your city?
Amazing. I love home. I'm just glad to keep building here. Like, you know, moving away and all that is cool because you get experience, but ain't nothing like your city. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love it.
I mean, what a huge transition. Like you say, you went from hardcore rapping, I got the bars, to a very melodic tunes. And you are jamming, because I just want to say Two Sides is my jam and my video, okay?
Yeah, I love Two Sides. Yeah, I came from like a lyrical background, like listening to Wayne, listening to Andre 3000, like those guys. And then when I moved to LA, it kind of taught me a different sound that I never heard before. Living in Dallas, you don't really hear. Now you do, but back then you didn't really hear melodic people. So moving out there, I heard a different sound that kind of gravitated me towards that. You know what I'm saying? And when I made Two Sides, you know, I was a down south dude with a West Coast vibe. You feel me? So that's kind of how that song came about. Just bringing the South to the West, and you know what I'm saying, and just taking both parts and really making it my own.
You definitely did that song, and it described you perfectly, because you're country, but, you know, with a little West Side swag to you. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, it all happened because I moved out there. So I'm glad God blessed me to see something different, feel something different, and still be Southern. You know what I'm saying? Still represent the South. So it's dope.
Gotcha. So far, what has been the wildest collaboration that you've had so far? I saw Sauce Walker on one of your projects, okay? So what has just been the top collaboration for you thus far?
I did a lot. I done wrote for people too. So working with Dreezy and Hit Boy. I did like 6 songs for Dreezy and Hit Boy. Been in the studio with them, learning how Dreezy rap and how she come up with records, how she come up with anything. I done been in the studio with Bad Baby, from everybody you can name probably. I done been in the studio with them. So so many different people. There's different vibes, different energies, different types of people. But to be honest, like the people that was coming up is the people that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like different artists out there in LA, like the homie Jaleel. He going viral right now. Like I hung with Jaleel a lot. So just being a part of people coming up was the dopest part. But yeah, I done work with a lot of different people.
I love that. And I know your inspiration, your top inspiration is Lil Wayne. I know you're waiting on that collaboration.
Ooh, that'll be amazing. Man, Wayne, if you ever see this, come and get me. I'm waiting for it, you know what I'm saying? Man, that'll be big. I'm
already knowing. And one more question before you get out of here. For everybody who's scared to move to LA, scared to move to New York, want to rap, want to be in the industry, give us a little MO and words of advice on maybe what they could do to maybe set themselves apart from the rest.
Yeah, just remember, nobody cares. So when you're in your room feeling like, should I do this? Like, like nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up and grind. Like, nobody cares if you don't get up. That's on you. So you have to force yourself to go grind. It's a lot of people out there really hustling for this. A lot of people out here sacrificing a lot for this. So you have to realize, like, you're not the only one. And take risks. I done took a lot of risks, and it done paid off. Don't be afraid to do things out of your comfort zone.
Because you're coming from a football background.
Yeah. I'm coming from a football background, doing music. I've been doing music since I was 12, so I still stayed doing music, but just doing other things. Like, I own a foster agency. That's one of the things I'm really proud of. I'm the youngest foster care owner in the country.
I saw that.
Yeah, so even having that, like, I stepped outside my comfort zone and I did something even bigger than music. And it's hard, but I forced myself to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. I planned my work, I worked my plan, and my plan will work. I live by that quote, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I love that. I know I said last question, but one more. When did you know that it was finally time to get up from LA and come back to Dallas?
When I found out I was having a son.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Congratulations. Go ahead and drop your social media, where we can find you, where we can keep up with you.
At Trey Haggerty, that's TRYHAGGERTY. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, YouTube, all that. TikTok, I don't really be on TikTok like that, but follow everything.
I know that's right. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. Hey, we're at the Triple D Experience. Hey, with my boy Trey Haggerty.